Hello, it's G with aromaG's Botanica, and it's time for tarot readings. It's Friday. That's what we do on Fridays, Friday mornings, tarot readings. There's Laura just popped in. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm doing some shuffling here. I just finished recording episode 8 of my podcast, The Feral Folklorist, where we talk about the magic of blue bottle trees. And that comes out Monday at 4 a.m. So by the time you wake up Monday, you'll be able to listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. It's everywhere: Spotify, Apple, um, all the ones I never even heard of. Good morning, Hazel. I'm just shuffling. So many things to do. It is almost time for our annual Tennessee Folk Magic Festival. It is on Sunday the 14th, where we have a huge buffet of food laid out. It's all free. 6 classes, which are all free all day long. It ends with the drumming circle. That's the first time we've done that. Usually it's 7 classes. We decided to do 6 and a drumming circle this time. So there's usually between 400 and 500 people there. There's also readers. You do have to pay for readings, but there are 5 readers. Sam will be there doing tarot, Marita doing tarot, Paul doing tarot. Simi will be doing henna art, intuitive henna art, where she actually connects with you and decides what pattern should go on you. And Spill the Tea with Amber will be doing tea leaf readings. 3 of them will be set up in tents outside, and 2 of them will be in the reading room. And the rest of us will be in the back in the spirit room with all the classes, which I do record if you're not local. They'll come out on YouTube a couple of weeks after the festival. They have to be edited and everything. So let me pull the card for the coming week, the coming 7 days. See what the energy is. Oh, it's going to be a good week. There'll be things to celebrate. It looks like there's 8 people watching, but there's only 3 in the room. Weird. Are you all, some people watching in incognito mode? This is a celebration card, so good. We're looking at an easy week with things to celebrate. Hello, Autumn B and Ashley. So, inspired soul. What's going to happen with my work situation? We'll get to everyone. That name, I still don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm still calling you Davina. OB of Lectio Divina. We're going with Divina. Or Divinia. Jesus, I can't even figure out how to pronounce that one. Come on, hon, change your name to something like Sarah. Hello, Andrea. And I do want to show you before we get into the reading something new I've started. I want you to go over and subscribe to my new YouTube channel, which is Pagan and Ambient Music. I've been working on this for a little bit. I have 24 videos out. Some of them are, it is, for anyone who wants to ask, it's not me recording it. It is AI music, which has gotten very sophisticated. But I take a lot of time to describe exactly what I want it to sound like. I don't just punch in, give me an ambient song. I tell it the tempo. I tell it what instruments to use, when the tempo should rise, when it should fall. And I like to give them a story. There's lots of playlists. I've even got sections where I'm retelling fairy tales We have The Forest Takes Them, a dark fairy tale song of Hansel and Gretel, one of Sleeping Beauty. Just another one just came out, The Wolf's Lament. It it makes Red Riding Hood the bad guy. So some of these are really fun. Other ones are like belly dancing music, and a few of them I've done with some vampires. Um, Before we get started, I want to share one. I did one actually with a song about the six wives of Henry VIII. This one's probably the best one to share with you for a moment. Let me know if you
Beneath
can
the
hear it.
sky of endless gray, the earth hums deep where shadows lay. A voice of stone, a whisper's breath, circles the fire, life and death. Call the night, call the flame, ancient words we cannot name. Echoes rise.
So that is what I've been working on for several days. Also, I'm working on, um, I haven't put this out there yet, the Folklorium magazine, which I started and I did a couple of issues, which I thought I'd always wanted to start a magazine. And you know what? It wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. So I'm going to turn that into a free online zine. I didn't like the schedule of once a month having to come up with 18 pages of something all at once. I think it broke into the creativity and sort of watered it down. So I think if I put out a few articles, every week or so, of better quality, it'll be better in the long run. So let's get to the readings because we're not actually have to interview someone this morning. I'll have to be in there for that. Let's see. Ashley says I have been having an urge for a change. I've been thinking about going back to school. Will that be beneficial and fruitful for my family? Your family's gonna have to pitch in a little bit. It will wear you down. You will get a little bit overwhelmed. It'll sort of beat you up a little bit. So don't go nuts on the schedule. Like I'm going to take 4 classes and run a household and go to work, and you may want to take it at a slower pace. Um, don't get carried away in the beginning and bite off more than you can chew. Doesn't mean don't do it. It just means don't go crazy with it. And let everyone in the household know they're going to have to help. Inspired Soul wants to know what's going to happen with my work situation. It'll turn out well and actually be profitable. There may be something. I don't know if you think something bad is going on right now, but it looks like it turns out for the best. Could I have a card for the completion of my renovation project, please? Okay, like, will it be completed? Will you be able to pay for it? Will they do something wrong? Yeah, this could be the way it was phrased, the moon card, things that are unknown to us. There's not enough information to see how it's going to go at this point. So if you want, try to rephrase it in there, and I'll try to swing around back to it. Let's see. Autumn B, can I get a card on new love coming in? He might be a little bit older. He has more experience. He's definitely, or she, or I don't know what anyone is these days. We're all very much more open than when I was younger. But someone with this energy, someone who knows their stuff, someone who is settled, someone who either has a good job or they got money or something. Um, and they could be a little bit older than you. Let's see. Is it Adri or Audrey? Anyway, it says Nashville. Hello. Hope you've been to the store. Vicky says good morning. Jessica, good morning. Jessica, I'd love a card just to see what the overall vibe of the weekend will be. Well, you'll be going lots of places, doing lots of things. I would say plan it out well to get the most out of it, but it is picking up, going places, doing things. I don't think it's just going to be a Netflix sort of weekend for you. Happy Hissy Fits. Card for overall health, please. It's not wonderful, the outlook right now, but it does get better. Um, this card is about focusing on what's not good. But it says if you look behind him, there is still good coming. So if there's anything you can do to help it along, whether it be diet, exercise, taking your medication, trying a new medication, something, um, it says you can help contribute to it and it'll turn out okay. Andrea wants a general reading. Andrea, it is time to do some planning. Two of Wands. It's almost like the world is in your hands. You can decide what you want to do, but you have to put it out like in a pro and con list and sort of decide what you want to do and how you're going to do it. It's not a fly by the seat of your pants kind of thing. I'm surprised we don't see Joanna in here this morning. Where's all the usuals? There is one usual that's missing. A weird conversation this week. Someone back and forth trying to tell us how we were doing our business wrong. There are many things we put on our social media that aren't on the website, that are only in the store, because there's 10,000 things in the store. And there are about 4,000 things on the website. I did a video 4 or 5 months ago where it took 30 minutes to explain to everyone, because I wanted everyone to see how long it took to price a bracelet. People think all we have to do is just take a photograph, put a price on the website. It doesn't work that way when you have a store. Things need a barcode. We have an internal computer system that connects to the website. It's not as simple as photographing something and putting a price up and someone says, I want to buy it. Well, as soon as you put it out there, 16 people might want to buy it, and maybe you only have 2 of the thing. So it has to be put in a way that only 2 are available. You have to be able to identify it. You have to be able to price it. You have to, on and on, photograph it, put it on the web. Yeah, but someone's always got an opinion about how we're doing something wrong. And I always try to shut them down with, we've been doing this for a quarter of a century. Please tell me what kind of business you're in. And they usually don't have one. There's always opinions are like, what? Everybody's got one. Let's see. Adri, they are on this live? We are. We're live. It's 10:45 a.m. in Nashville. We do this live every Friday. They're like, I don't recognize this room in the store. This is my office down the street. Let's see. Looking. Laura, you put again you'd like a general card, but I just gave you a general card. Um, you may have to rewind and watch again. Ellie or L wants one on their career path. It's something you'll have to work hard at, but it will pay off. This is about getting paid back for the fruits of your labor. So I don't know if you've already picked something, but it'll pay off, but it just won't be something you just ride out. It's something you have to work hard at. Happy Hissy Fits. Are the magic papers for September going out now? Yes, they are in the. I don't have any of here with me. Everyone who places an order on our website gets this packet. Let me show you. Let me grab this. Hold on. These are the little packets that all of the people who order on my website get, which has a couple little things. These are like Jaws paper and a sticker and a little charm or something. But when you order on the website, you get a bigger version of this when you order on aromaG's. You get inside is usually what's called the magic papers. Each month we come out with a new, it's sort of a magical newsletter. And we're not talking about what we do, what the company does. It spells for you. It spells. It's articles on folklore. This month is what to do on Mabon. It on the backside, it has an herb of the month. It usually has the moon phases for the month, so you know how to do your work. And what we've done is each month a new one comes out, so they're collectible. You can actually create a book of shadows out of them. So everyone who orders on the aromaG's.com gets one of these packets, and on Etsy. Also inside is a one tarot card. Inside every packet from you get on the website is one tarot card, and on the back of the packet is a QR code, and it takes you to the aromaG's.com website, so you can look at all the tarot card meanings. You can do that right now if you wanted to while we're talking. Just go to aromaG's.com, and there is a link that says tarot card meanings, and you can look them all up. And usually else inside, there's usually a charm or a stone or a necklace or a sticker. Yeah, so it's a big perk. People have liked it, and they're reordering more. Number one, to get the magic papers, and number two, I think everybody likes having the one card reading. You get on the little packet for free, just for placing an order. Let's see, where are we? Lorray. May I have a card for what's next in the next 6 months? You may want to book a regular reading for that, but we'll see. One card is hard to tell you what's going to happen in the next 6 months. And don't forget, you can actually book readings with both myself and Reverend Roy on our websites, Folk Magic Studio and HealingAmulet.com. We both do readings for people. But next 6 months, what's going to go on in the next 6 months based on one card? Eight of Swords. I always read this as a card of self-imposition. She could wiggle out of that binding and go right on her merry way, but she likes living in the drama. She likes being held back. If that sounds like you, or if you're sometimes a self-sabotager, the next 6 months are going to go pretty much like they've always gone, unless that's something you can recognize and tackle and move forward with. Sometimes it's also the people we hang with. We're hanging with the wrong people. We're hanging with people with no ambition, a low vibe, and sometimes when we kick them to the curb, our stuff kicks up. Adria, I'd like to know what to expect for the remainder of the year. That's even more hard with one card. Um, oh, it's so the rest of the year is going to be good. Well, there's not much of the year left, so it'll be nice and smooth and happy the rest of the year. Uh, Jennifer White is one's a card. Knight of Cups, it's the Knight in Shining Armor card. It just kind of means love is on the way, or if you're already in a relationship, a regenerate, a rekindling of the flame. Rachel Lee Davis, first time watching the live. Well, where have you been? We've only done this through 250 episodes so far. Um, get on in here. Can I get a card pulled? Ace of Swords. You're going to have an epiphany, an aha moment. Um, a good idea is going to come to you probably in the next 5 to 7 days. Let's see. Have we come to the end already? Okay. We have gone almost 20 minutes, which is what we normally do. Hazel wants a card before we go. It's the Chariot, which pretty means keep on keeping on. Do what you've been doing. Just hold the reins steady. And I don't know if things are rough right now or good right now, but just keep holding on and keeping your path in the direction you're going, and things will turn out okay. All right, guys. So we have someone coming in to interview in a few minutes. So I'm going to go take care of that. Um, yeah, book a reading with me or Reverend Roy. We also do email readings if you don't want to get on the phone and yak with us on both of our websites. You can see those. Um, I have some love readings, uh, love, career. There's some things that are focused, and you can just all through email. Reverend Roy too. So both of those right there, and make sure to come to aromaG's Sunday the 14th for the Tennessee Folk Magic Festival. And I'll be back here next Friday, and we'll read more cards. Until then, go to aromaG's.com. If anything, go there and check out that page about shows you all the meanings of the tarot cards. And then when you place an order, you're going to get that magic papers and you're going to get one tarot card for your reading for the week. So until next time, bye bye.